Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, we're going to hunt down what is tripping the breaker on this hot tub. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so this week I've been helping a customer with her hot tub, and it suddenly developed an issue where it was tripping the breaker, and it's tripping the breaker as soon as the power is applied to the actual hot tub. So straight away for me, that said that there's water somewhere in the system, because that tends to be the culprit. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly the steps that I took with this particular customer to help them identify what the problem is. Now, before I get going, always a great opportunity for me to say, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, whole bunch of shorts, and everything on my channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. Okay, so the first thing that I had the customer do was basically unplug all of the different components from the spar pack. So in this particular case, there was 3 pumps, there was the heater to be removed as well, and there was a circulation pump too. And from that point, what I then had to do was turn it on, because I wanted to see if it would actually hold the breaker with nothing connected, and lo and behold, it did. So the next steps are to basically, one at a time, plug all of the equipment back in. And what we did was we went through each of the pumps, and then we found that the circulation pump was actually causing the trip. So what we did, just to verify that, was we unplugged the circulation pump, turned everything else back on, we ran the pumps to make sure that it really was the circulation pump that was the issue. So with the culprit found, it was then a case of working out why the circulation pump is actually tripping the breaker. So for that, we needed to get underneath the hot tub, get those cabinets off, and take a look at the tub itself. So this particular tub is a commercial tub in a local spa centre that's close to me, and I was just helping them out. As you know, on this channel I always say I don't do on-site work, but with them being so local, literally 5 minutes around the corner, I did pop in to help them and just identify the issue. So you'll see that there are components that you don't necessarily see normally on a hot tub. So for example, the pump is a self-priming pool pump, the filter here is a sand filter, and that's just to comply with some of the regulations that you need for commercial tubs versus ones that you have in a domestic setting. So it was time to get the covers off and take a look at the pump. So let's dive in and see exactly what I found. Okay, so I've taken the power box off, and this is wringing wet. So what's happened, and I'm not sure how, but this is all soaking wet. So inside of this motor, there's water, and that's why it's tripping. Now, if you look at the pump itself, this has been happening for a while, because this is all sort of chlorine or salt deposits, and it shouldn't be on the motor. And you've got some here, and if you look down in here as well, there's more. So yeah, this all shouldn't be here. This should all be perfectly clean. So it's been happening for some time, and I don't think you're going to be able to salvage this motor, just because if you see in the top, you can see that's all rusted. So if that's rusted there, inside of this motor there's coils all the way along, and if there's rust up here, that coil is going to be rusted as well. So you're not going to be able to fix this one, and unfortunately you're going to need to replace it. So what I'll do is I'll try and take it off so that it's ready to be replaced. But I don't know if the leak has come from here and then it's kind of sort of been spraying down here and then across maybe. But anyway, the problem is that there's water in here, or it's wet, or I think that there's water sitting in here, and you know, even down at the bottom here, these are all rusted. This shouldn't be all rusted, it should just be perfectly clear. Okay, so a circulation pump that is full of water is clearly going to trip the breaker. So that was definitely the reason that this particular pump is causing a problem. So to get this pump out, I was trying to do it without draining the tub, and I had the gate valves locked off either side. I was trying to drain the water out of the filter, as you can see behind me here. It was going to be a very slow process. So in the end, I gave up on that. We drained the tub, we took out the pump, and it's now ready for a new pump to be dropped in, and that is going to solve the issue on this particular tub. So just to recap, you want to disconnect everything from a spar pack first, check that the spar pack itself is holding the breaker, then slowly, one by one, with the power off each time, plug all of your kit back in, kit being the pumps, the blowers, do it one at a time, and you'll find the individual component that is causing the problem. From there, you can then go and inspect it, and like in this case, we really need to find where that water is actually coming from. I think that the union at some point was a little bit loose, and that the water was running down that pump underneath the electrical box and then into the hole that's in the motor at the back where the coils are, and I think that's how the water was getting in. When the new one's put back on, we're going to make sure we change the seals, and it's going to be all nice and watertight, and that should be a hot tub back into service in no time. Now, if I can help you with your hot tub problems, your DIY hot tubs, your plunge pools, please do get in touch. I'm always happy to hear from you. As always, I hope you found this short video useful. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.